Alright, here we go. This is a custom 3v3 on Sandrim between the green team in the upper left-hand corner. Once again, not me. This player 1 is MCcombat in the Shark Helix, and his teammates triton420 in the Deep Sea Osprey and JinJinJinJin. Quad Jin is he's known. I'm gonna go with Jin, much easier. In the Apache Helix. And their opponent, the blue team in the bottom right-hand corner, NiiiTroX. I'm gonna go with NiiiTroX instead of NiiiTroX. In the Prime Helix, LostAvenger in the Star Neo, and YelloFello in the Easter Osprey. And once again, obviously, you will see a lot of infantry being saved on these islands. A lot of them, not that much for green. So but all 3 players for green team are going for this middle island. Only 2 for blue. So I do think green does grab this right immediately. And we do see NiiiTroX going back for more, and YelloFello also. Okay, gonna get shot down here by who was that? That was MCcombat with my name on him. But right now, green obviously was able to take this. Initially grabbing that island power station and dropping all their defenses down, which obviously they had in queue. Before blue was able to do anything about it. And right now we did have a small tank push over here to this outpost, I guess. I guess kind of like a safety measure, just in case green decided to push over there instead, just to do a really quick ninja. And we do see LostAvenger with a bunch of jackals on that side, which will catch all the infantry for green team that are going to go over there. And right now we still have a small battle here for the middle island. I don't know why blue's continuing to push here, because green team has a pretty good foothold here. And we do see LostAvenger with a bunch of jackals, gonna send them to the top outpost, but MCcombat sees this right away. Queuing up bombs is probably gonna be there. There are completely and YelloFello is over here as well. But this hasn't been supported by Lost, who actually was the one that sent those jackals. A bunch of generators, interestingly enough, go down to try to block what they can with those jackals. There were 4 infantry bunkered here, and right now they finally have been able to neutralize this with there was 6 jackals over here. But I don't see any infantry coming up. YelloFello with a Dillo in queue. There are no infantry over here for blue team, so even though I have been able to get this neutralized, actually one of them did go in. That might have been a spawned soldier from those runners. But right now, this is completely surrounded by blue jackals, and one of the blue team members has died. MCcombat, I think, died as well. And he does get taken out before he's able to even drop those infantry, but it would have been too late to begin with, because this outpost has already been taken by green team, or by blue team. So green team has mid, but blue team has been able to snag blue team's top outpost. I do kind of attribute that to the number of jackals that LostAvenger was able to send over, versus the only response was by MCcombat. If there was more of a response by more of the players, it would have been a lot more likely for them to be able to defend against that. MC does get taken out by NiiiTroX on the way out of that fort harass, and YelloFello's Dillo does get taken out by Triton. He did actually get a good longhorn block. As you can see, there hasn't been much damage taken out by that Dillo that was dropped. And right now, MC just trying to kill what he can. It's not really going to get too far with that Patcher there, and he isn't even able to get it. He does have to retreat before he gets that kill. And now there are so many jackals over here trying to knock down these rocks. And YelloFello actually did finish Triton, and LostAvenger did finish Jin there. But right now, blue has this top outpost, which is a lot of power. It's the only close outpost that's been taken by an opponent right now. And as of now, though, look at all the jackals trying to kill this. The problem is these rocks have been recently upgraded to heavy armor. So these jackals are doing pretty much nothing except for just creating a big blob of units for blue team to attack. And LostAvenger is just bombing like crazy. He's already been able to take out 3 of the jackals over here, as you can see from the debris and the lack of jackals. And he has been able to take 2 more Jin, retreating them back. I don't think that that green team is aware that these are now heavy armored, and now they are doing pretty much the exact same thing that blue team did earlier. But right now, this outpost here has been fairly well defended and is kind of being completely responded to by the green team, or by the blue team. And there's not enough jackals, not nearly as many jackals as blue team sent at the beginning of the game. So this will be shut down fairly well. YelloFello, actually all 3 blue team members are over here. And in the meantime, green team is trying to send what they can over here to this outpost. But once again, LostAvenger already here, and NiiiTroX as well, and to be able to defend. A lot of jackals going in, but LostAvenger with that EMP slowing them down, slowing their progress toward this outpost, and almost getting killed there, actually. Who was that? I didn't catch that. But LostAvenger does get another EMP off, pinning Triton on the ground, and actually all three blue team members are already here, and we are already in quarter 2. Triton does get finished by LostAvenger. And actually, LostAvenger also finishes MC there a little bit off cam. But right now, green team has not been able to neutralize this outpost. It has been able to kill a fair amount of units, but at the cost of a lot of their own units. There was a lot of Jackals and a lot of Dillos sent over here. Triton with a T99. T99s do last very, very long time. It's very, very useful to have them in certain areas, just as, even just to act as like as a meat shield between Triton getting just smashed by LostAvenger. LostAvenger getting another double kill. Okay, and MC does say thanks for the block, but obviously was not good enough. And we do see he does say Lost is the new Turk. Lost killing so many people with that Neo, circling around so well and not getting killed himself. Almost actually getting killed now, but with that cloak was able to get away, landing, avoiding that fire. And right now we do see green team push back a little bit. That artillery has been sort of killed. Oh no, it was pulled back, but the artillery used to be sitting over here. Now they're sitting all the way over here by the fort, and so right now blue team has been able to push back green team, even though green team killed quite a number of blue team's units. Lost even bringing out an Aegis, and that's going to be just anytime that team can bring out an Aegis, it's really a good sign that they have a pretty good foothold and set in where they are right now. And what that Aegis is doing is helping them, preventing. It's kind of like a supplementary. And right now, LostAvenger with attack on the front door has not been blocked quite yet, but now finally getting shot down, but not gonna get hit. He got hit by those air-to-ground rockets, and YelloFello doing a little bit of harass at this other close outpost as well. But the number one thing that's really keeping green team in this game is having that mid and having. I'm not gonna take my eyes off the action quite yet, but now a lot of blue units going down here. And green hasn't been able to actually kill many of them, very slowly, but this outpost has been finally neutralized. I don't know if there's going to be any blue team members that are going to be able to come with any infantry. And right now, well, LostAvenger does have Jackals in queue, so he might be sending more, but no, does queue up some probes. In the meantime, YelloFello is here, still supporting his units. There are still some Jackals here, and LostAvenger now has more Jackals over here to try to get this neutralized. LostAvenger, actually, who was that healing off? I guess that must have been YelloFello, but he did get killed. And right now, Lost almost going to get taken out. Let's see if he gets finished. No, obviously he's not going to. He's the only Neo in the game. He's the only actually dogfighting mech in the game. All we have otherwise is Ospreys and Helices, whatever. But we do have a quick port drop here by blue team. I think that was NiiiTroX actually, and he is shooting up as well. He does get finished on the ground by MC, but LostAvenger is here as well, shooting at the front door. Those two blue tanks have been killed. LostAvenger does get away before they are able to chase him down at all, and now he is going to try to get, okay, they're at this mid right now, there are 3 moneymakers and 1 generator. I would at this point, at the rate that blue team is losing units, just recommend that they go full moneymaker right now. They do not need the power. They really just need to get a lot of units, get them fast, and throw them at the blue team as much as they possibly can, just so they can make more progress toward retaking this close. And this close is really, really well guarded, especially not necessarily just by units, but all the blue team has been concentrating all of their, well, at least the majority of their time over there at that top outpost. Whereas you can see that this outpost isn't that defended, just one random Dillo over here, and this outpost is pretty well defended, but is sort of vulnerable to a push as well. And LostAvenger trying to kill what he can as well over here again at mid, doing a little bit more damage, killing a Dillo or a Longhorn. I can't really tell what that debris is, but he is coming to kill more. I would kind of expect him to go for the socket units, but instead he is going for the Seeker and will get smashed, but not. Oh, does cloak away almost. Oh, he does Viking dance down, does get finished off by MC before he's able to get away there. I guess he should have stayed a little bit longer on the ground to get a little bit of regen just in case, but did try to lift off and didn't really notice that MC was there in the area to finish him off. But right now we do see MC finishing off a couple Dillos over here. I don't think he's going to effectively be able to kill. Oh, and LostAvenger coming back, finishing off the job that his unit started and getting revenge on that kill. And right now MC did get finished off by Lost. And Lost, once again, not going for socket units, going for the defensive units, trying to clear what he can here at mid, because usually once you take mid at the beginning of a Sandrim match, you really kind of typically don't really concentrate too much on it. And right now, NiiiTroX trying to get that neutralized, did get finished off by Triton, and green team will be able to hold on to this. I don't know if blue team, oh, actually blue team with more jackals and YelloFello with 2 Dillos, they are going to be able to actually take this, well, not take it, but they probably will be able to neutralize it. It will go down to neutral, and at this point, blue has a very good surround, will probably be able to actually completely grab this. MC with a single runner, not really going to be enough. He really needs the support of his other teammates, and they really need to stop shooting here, but bringing more units instead. Anything really. We are in overtime, or not overtime, we are in halftime right now, so bases are getting healed, but now they do have full heal, so we do have a big credit influx by both teams, and I would expect someone to do a 4-drop of some kind to try to deny the other team of getting those credits. But right now, NiiiTroX just shooting with his rockets. I would hope to see something like doing a quick jackal drop or something just to get a little bit of damage in, and for as long as possible, because jackals do last very long time for the for the amount of credits that you pay for them. But right now, blue team hasn't been able to actually completely take this middle outpost. NiiiTroX right now trying to chase down who he can, but MC, and he is completely out of energy, so he will not be able to use those ground rockets, and we do not see a high-low going on right now. I would expect, yes, LostAvenger did drop with that EMP, and now NiiiTroX and LostAvenger are both trying to kill off MC on the ground, but MC does get finished off. NiiiTroX did get that level up, and he finally got that kill. But green team has been able to bring enough jackals over here to neutralize this top outpost. And in the meantime, blue team has a lot of units over here, so it's kind of been switched. Blue team has been able to neutralize that middle, but right now, the green team with a lot of infantry going in, MC is actually able to take this, and he doesn't really have anything in his queue except for defensive infantry, so he really needs the support of his teammates if they want to try to keep this. It's not really going to be enough, though. It does go back down to neutral. A lot more jackals actually coming down, but at this point, I think LostAvenger is going to do a good enough job to try to keep this from the green team. And is there any more blue team members over here? No. NiiiTroX did get finished off, but Jin getting finished off by LostAvenger on the ground after that EMP. And right now, dang, that still says my name. I was about to say my name out loud. That is MCcombat. MCcombat did get finished again by LostAvenger. LostAvenger with so many kills right now. He's just getting killed left and right. He has a lot of probes, but not in time. This has been able to be retaken by blue team. And actually, there are no more blue units over here. Not that I can see. It's just LostAvenger here trying to kill Jackal or whatnot, but however, they have actually switched the control of the outpost that they started with. Blue team has been able to take this middle, and green team has been able to retake their close. So actually now we are kind of at a normal, more standard-looking Sandrim fight, where one team does have the middle, and the the other two teams are either going to fight for corners or just try to drop at close outposts or push to close outposts. Just so they can try to gain whatever they can in this game. And look at all the creeps and all the jackals over here. NiiiTroX. Oh, they finally finish off those rocks, and so they will be able to push up now here at this outpost. These rocks haven't been finished. I kind of would expect that LostAvenger wouldn't really try to do that much over there. NiiiTroX did get finished in the air by MCcombat, and all the stuff that's been sent over here has been killed on the way. Those 3 jackals have been finished off right there. You can see that debris. And right now, once again, MCcombat trying to dogfight with this Neo, and the only Neo in the game is usually going to get a lot of air kills, just like LostAvenger is doing right now. Just did get another kill on MCcombat, and right now that this bug is still bugging the hell out of me. It still says my name. However, LostAvenger did get another kill on Triton, and Yellow did get another kill on Jin earlier. And LostAvenger just getting kills left and right. So many kills, especially against an Osprey Chopper team, or an Osprey Helix team, that what's gonna happen is you can just run circles around those helixes, whatever. They are the slowest moving mech in the game, and you are technically the fastest without any abilities. And probably the choice dogfighting mech. A lot of people think that the Striker is actually, and these jackals sent on capture did not go for that other outpost. They did go for that corner, and at this point we do have LostAvenger again with another drop, trying to front door, but there is a lunchbox on this outpost. It hasn't been taken into effect yet, and Lost will finally, does not get finished off there, cloaks away, and is able to avoid the fire of every single green team member in the area, and Yellow with a couple trying to heal those Dillos that were dropped, but now we'll be able to be finished. We don't have a block on this Dillo right now. This Dillo really needs to, but it's facing the enemy unit, so it won't really be too threatening. Does get finished off there, but green team has about a quarter of the life taken off already, so I do expect that blue team will continue doing more drops here, and LostAvenger with bombs, I would expect that he's either going to go for socket units or go to clear as many units as he can. Oh, and he does ditch the bombs, so he can start shooting up at whoever's over here, almost killing MCcombat, but MC, very, very protected by his units, did finish off. YelloFello did get finished by Jin there, and now MC, oh, Lost is still here trying to get this kill on MC, but MC's now going to be able to get out of there. Not getting. Oh, we have an overhealed creep. Random. But oh, and again, LostAvenger with bombs. Let's see what he's going for. I would assume a moneymaker. Oh, he is going straight for the lunchbox. He really wants to put in more damage there. That lunchbox will have to be rebuilt if they want another shield to be put up. But as of right now, lunchbox shields do not degenerate. I'm really not really sure how to put that, but they are still in effect as long as the lunchbox is as long as the lunchbox shield is there, it doesn't go away when the lunchbox is killed. I do know that it has been sort of like one of those like why does that happen kind of things. But as of right now, lunchbox shields do stay there even if the lunchbox have been killed. Or has been killed. Wow, me and my horrible tenses today. But we do have green team clearing all the neutral units on this on this clump right here. So they are gonna they are probably gonna be able to actually clear the rest of these units. Oh, except now LostAvenger with bombs of his own. They look green, but they are actually blue. Is forced to ditch them, but doesn't finish off Triton there, and Triton does get that finish on LostAvenger. LostAvenger finally going down once more. I think it's only been killed 2 times in this whole match. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Oh, but Jin gonna get that self-destruct, denying NiiiTroX of that experience. But right now, MC and but blue team has been able to take this actually with a bunch of Dillos, and MC trying to clear what he can over here. But those one Dillo and a bunch of rockets aren't gonna do much. Does get finished in the air by NiiiTroX. And right now, blue team has that corner. Green team has this corner, sort of. Green team really needs to reinforce this corner if they really want more of the power in this match. But right now we do have a large, massive blue tank push coming over here for this outpost. I would expect that this to actually, do a lot for blue team. There is no one over here. Okay, now Lost finally brings a Jackal. They are obviously going to be able to get this neutralized. But will they be able to? Yes, most of the green units have been killed. There is just a single Seeker that's brought over here by another green team member, but. More Dillos coming up. They haven't been able to clear the neutrals on their side, but they are all smoking black, including that Ratchet. Jin and NiiiTroX are in quite a battle here, and Jin will be able to... Oh, no, doesn't get that finish on NiiiTroX, and LostAvenger here getting another kill. Surprise, surprise. On oh no, Jin actually got finished by neutral units. Ha, that's very interesting. But now LostAvenger sending more Jackals, gonna be able to get this surrounded by their own units as well. Green team trying to push up. There is a random already there, but I don't think that Triton's gonna be able to keep this alive. Oh, actually, LostAvenger getting hit by missiles, air-to-ground rockets actually by MCcombat swooping in here, and will be able to get that kill, and will probably be able to finish YelloFello here, but he does run out of energy, and YelloFello is desperately trying to get away here. Very low on energy, but life, and does get out back there before getting killed. And actually, NiiiTroX got finished off Triton, trying to get that kill on YelloFello, and now NiiiTroX getting a kill on MCcombat as well. And right now, I don't see a way for green back in this match. They have lost both corners. They have lost the middle outpost. They will be spread a little bit thin, but nearing the end of quarter 4, you have so much more power right now that blue team won't be spread that thin. They have a lot of units at all their outposts. They have a lot, except for here, I guess. Yeah, they don't really have their close outposts defended very well, but it's their corners and their mid that is kind of drawing a line right now. If they can get more units supporting over here, and right now this is where the fight is, so they don't really have to concentrate that much on bringing a lot of units as of yet, just because that's where they are. That's where they can do all their mech, maintenance, and getting another kill there, LostAvenger on Jin. Almost getting a kill on NiiiTroX, or on Triton there actually. Oh, and MC does get hit by that EMP, and YelloFello and LostAvenger are both here to try to get him. But MC backing into his units, he is fairly well covered, and he does force the rest of the blue team. Actually, Triton did get that heal on MC, so he was pretty safe on that liftoff there. And LostAvenger trying to get another kill. Oh, why? Did get that finish on MC, but why is this UI so blocking? Oh man, I really wish that UI wasn't so blocking, or maybe can put as kind of a transparency on it, especially during spectate mode. But you know, it's a work in progress. This game is in beta, people, so stop complaining. Even though I'm the one complaining. But right now we do see a couple of units being pushed up, a couple of Goliaths actually. Oh, 2 Berthas and 1 Goliath. That is just, if this isn't responded to immediately by green team, which it's not. There are some Archies put in position here as well, and this close is just going to get completely demolished by those units. Those Berthas are just going to be really good. Oh, were they actually killed, or were they just evacuated by NiiiTroX? He evacuated at least one. That second one probably was evacuated as well. And a lot of pressure going down by green team. Triton killing NiiiTroX in the air there, and doing a little bit of salvaging. Right now, green team has actually pushed that small unit clump back to this factory by blue team. Of blue team, that's controlled by blue team. And see right now, we are really settled into a definite mid game. Even though it's really late already, it's already past quarter 4. It's already overtime 1. Oh, and Jin bombing. Lots of bombing. He really needs to concentrate his bombs. He's actually kind of splitting them, bombing at the mid and bombing here at the bottom. I don't really agree with that. Usually, you really should just concentrate your bombs toward one purpose, toward one area, and Triton getting finished there by all those blue units sitting there. But yeah, you really need to concentrate your bombing, and Jin now coming back to the mid. I don't really think that this is going to work, and almost getting killed by LostAvenger there, actually. I would say almost, even though he had a lot of life, LostAvenger was pursuing that entire time. As you can see, he is over here, and did almost get finished there. But right now, green team is it kind of has nowhere to go. MC is trying to push up with a single T99, but this is not 2-star Mavericks. This will not really work as well as as it has been documented to work. Yellow with more drops. That lunchbox is still here though, so green team is not going to be able to fall victim to these bunch of drops. But Lost now with Longhorn and Dillos. That is a lot of heavy tanks. If you can send tanks, it's just so much stronger than just sending random Jackals, because Jackals do a good job neutralizing and staying alive, but Longhorn and Dillos just kill. Longhorn and Dillos will clear the units, and but right now they haven't been sent in really great numbers, and actually have been kind of split because of the number of waypoints. Now this Dillo is kind of reverting back this way to try to get over to that outpost. Not too much has been able to proceed. There is a random Jackal going for the fort just because of the lack of waypoints once again. But LostAvenger and YelloFello are both here now. YelloFello I think was the one that sent all the rest of those units, but did get a double kill. Lost and Yellow did kill 2 of the blue team members or green team members, and right now NiiiTroX okay, he's splitting the bombing. He's not gonna go for and he doesn't try to drop it on the back of the tank, but will be able to finish that Longhorn. And I guess the YelloFello is here to support him as well. But right now, LostAvenger and YelloFello have not succeeded in their push toward this mid. A lot of units have been killed, but green has been able to hold it off and not get that outpost neutralized, not lose that outpost. And right now, MCcombat gonna get finished. Oh man, he really just shouldn't have lifted off at all. LostAvenger was there, but did get finished in the air. LostAvenger, I think, with like 30 or 40 kills by now. It's got to be something super high. I mean, definitely above 20. I'm thinking around 30, but they have been able to neutralize this. A lot of Jackals. And YelloFello going with a Blaster Osprey. I didn't really notice that. That is kind of funny for an Osprey to go with Blaster Guardians, but I guess it's kind of best of both worlds. You are an extremely defensive healing mech, and you have a lot of offensive potential with those Blaster Guardians, but will get finished almost definitely by MCcombat here. Yes, does get finished in the air after that liftoff. But blue team with more, okay, NiiiTroX coming with high-level creeps. They are going to all be able to get in, I think. A couple did get focused down, but more coming in. Okay, now they only have 1 bulb up, but I would expect them to just spam infantry. Now Lost does have 4 probes and is straight dropping them just so he can kill whatever he can here first. Those probes will make their way over here. The new alien skin probe, but Jackals have been sent over here, and I think green will be able to retake this, yes, even though that MCcombat has been killed. And MC does say that he killed one probe with 2 bombs, which is, you know, not the best return on your money, but, you know, it's something. It's better than nothing, I guess. It's better than just dropping into the abyss. And right now, green team actually has been able to blue team has been able to re-neutralize this with a very few Jackals and YelloFello's fire. And actually, they don't have any Berthas facing in within range to actually hit here. I would expect at least 1 or 2 to be down, trying to hide them behind trees and whatnot, especially with the kind of pressure that they're putting down. Usually you do see 1 or 2 random artillery contributing to the fight from the attacking team. Just because it is so set it and forget it, then you can just put it there and continue pressuring the you know, your opponent. And now blue team with a lot more Jackals coming in will be able to neutralize these you know, take out the bulbs. I would expect LostAvenger. No, he isn't going more infantry coming. He is going with the split attention tactic there, sending some to the or dropping some there at the top. And MCcombat with a little bit of a distraction forward attacking here, but will not get that far. Did get finished. We are now in overtime 2. This outpost still is neutral, and okay, will be able to be grabbed by green team again, but blue team has done such a good job sending so many Jackals and you know, attacking themselves and dropping creeps, just being able to neutralize that outpost over and over and over, even though green team has been able to take it over and over and over. But we do see, we finally in overtime 2 obviously will see some drops. YelloFello dropping a couple of Dillos and taking a little bit more life out of out there. But we do see Triton trying to deal with some random Jackals. I'm not really sure why they were dropped here on this high ground, but this outpost has been neutralized. Where is LostAvenger? LostAvenger is here, duking it out, dogfighting with MCcombat once again. MC trying to, once again, oh, but he does finally get that kill on LostAvenger. His Neo versus Helix fight has finally paid off and finally gets a good kill on LostAvenger in that retreat. Obviously, we will see more 4 drops. We do see 1 by MCcombat. I don't know about this front door drop, but, you know, it is actually pretty good. He is not being blocked by, yeah, it is getting through, hitting that front door. Does get finished off, obviously, by these 2 blue team members, but he has actually been able to do a fair amount of damage. But this has actually been pushed by Goliaths. NiiiTroX has it surrounded by Goliaths, so right now, green team's only real choice is to do some drops. And, oh, Triton going with this outpost neutralized. I don't agree with this. He really should just try to put down as much damage as he can. If any of the blue team members respond, which just happened just now, even if he gets this neutralized, there won't be any, you know, he doesn't have any support of his teammates right now. I doubt these guys are on VOIP, especially if they're just a funsies custom 3v3, but right now Triton didn't even, he is going for the heal on his Longhorn, which is actually probably the most effective thing to do. And now MCcombat is here finally, but no creeps, no infantry, no nothing, and both of Triton's tanks have been killed. And actually, in the meantime, LostAvenger, oh, there were so many Goliaths here. I guess this was where the action was, but, I mean, come on. This was pretty much lost by green team. Blue team, LostAvenger, NiiiTroX, and YelloFello have been able to take this custom 3v3, and let's take a look at the numbers. LostAvenger going 33-6, going plus 27. That is very, very high. The next closest person was nobody, I guess. NiiiTroX going positive 2, but LostAvenger 33-6. Something to be taken note of. If you want to get a lot of kills, play as a Neo on a game with only Helix and Osprey. This is our UI, and that's game. See you next time.